I'm Melissa Mancini with Canadian HR Reporter TV. I recently sat down with Warren Shepell to talk about how companies can assess their EAP use.
EAPs are shrouded in secrecy and in confidentiality, and for good reason they claim confidentiality, because people, if they don't feel their comments or their interactions with their therapist are going to be kept confidential, they would not use the program. On the other hand, though, a third-party personal and professional auditor could verify numbers. So, for example, as an organization, you know that if you are paying for 8% usage, that 8% came from your employee population and their family members. Whereas if you don't have an audit, you would never know whether that 8% or 12% came from your population or from other populations, or the number was given to other people. So it's really important to have verification. A lot of EAP providers charge their organization on a per case basis. So that, for example, if you have 400 cases using the service, you'll be billed at whatever that per case rate is, and usually it's around $300. However, for example, if the person from the employee group has access to service for childcare or for elder care information, they might only have 1/2 hour of service. So that cost is much less than a case where there is mental health involved and the treatment has used up 8 sessions. So the mental health cost would be maybe closer to $65 per hour, whereas the child care or elder care cost may be $25 per hour, except the employer, the organization, is being charged the same amount. Well, the other major problem I think that organizations have to be aware of has to deal with the actual number of sessions delivered. So a provider can cut corners without the organization really knowing. So, for example, a mental health problem might require 8 sessions, but they only delivered 1 session and then referred the person out, so the subsequent costs would be borne by the employee rather than by the employer, and yet the employer would be charged for the full amount of the case.